TML folks. So I have already made two videos that how to gain earth energy, that is how to eating properly, and gaining space energy, that is sleeping properly. So if you didn't watch those two videos, you can see the links in the description. So in this video we're gonna see that how to gain water energy properly. So you can clearly understand that I'm gonna talk about how to drink properly. You may be drinking water or anything, but we're not drinking everything properly. Well, these videos may be controversial for many people because many people are gaining millions of money by doing business in these things. But the truth is that they're not earning money in a good way. They're just making millions of money just by cheating the people, and we're not realizing that what we're doing. So I just want to share the good things. These things are already shared on the internet, but I'm just another way of sharing things. So it's not like I'm the first one who's sharing these things. I just want to share these things because I just want to make more people more benefited. Okay, to start off talking about drinking water or anything, how many of you know that we should drink anything on the basis of pH value? The pH value of our body is 7.4. So we should drink more than that. If you drink below than 7.4, then it is harmful for your body. So not everywhere the value of the pH value of the water is not above 7.4. Now note this important point. Every packaged water or cool drink has pH value below 7.4. So they are dangerous. The cool drinks are even below, they're just around 2.5 and 3. So they are very harmful for our body. But we're not realizing it and we think they're good for our body and we're drinking regularly. There are some people who think that the packaged cool drinks are fresh juices and they drink it. But if they apply some practical knowledge, they will know that it is harmful and we won't drink it anymore. When we prepare fresh juices in our house from fresh fruits, we know that it won't last for long. We can't keep it more than a day because that's the capacity of it. But how are those cool drinks and other packaged things are not getting affected by any microbes or anything? Because when we keep everything that in packaged, when we lower the pH value below 4, it won't get affected by anything. The same way, if we increase the pH value above 8, we won't get affected by anything. The packaged water bottles are okay then compared to the cool drinks because they have pH value around 5 to 6. But the best way to drink water is the tap water because mostly in the world the tap water is about 7.4. If you're not sure about your water or anything, you can just simply test pH value using the litmus paper, or there are many testers which are available for taking pH value and they are not very costly. So you can use them and check the pH value. Another big mistake that everyone is doing is that they are boiling water and drinking it. Many people will argue with me that no, boiling water is good and drinking it is good. But when we boil water, what happens is we are getting rid of the bad things, okay? But we are also getting rid of the good things. So the nutrients and other essential things that in the water are also getting died. Well, when you are in a cold region, you can warm your water depending on your condition, but warming is different than boiling. So we should not boil the water. We can warm the water depending on our condition. So next is we should not use water filters. I know that many people will get shocked and you'll argue with me for these things because everything that I tell in this video are just the opposite than what you're doing. Even I was also shocked when I heard this at the first time. Then I went to research and search things, but they were actually wrong. We have just believed in many things that is right, but it is wrong. If we use water filter, it is just getting every essential part of the water and we are getting nothing. When I am naming filters, I'm just saying the artificial filters which are available in the market. So it may be any company or anything, but all the artificial water filters are very bad. So instead you can use natural water filters. Now I'm going to say that what are the natural water filters that we can use. If you're living in a cold region, you can use a big bowl of copper. If you're living in a hot region, you can use clay pot. If you use copper and clay pot, it will just increase the pH value of water. So they are good to use. So you can switch them depending upon your conditions. Clay pot will change the pH, increase the pH value in about 10 hours, but copper will change it in 4 hours. But nowadays it is very hard to find pure copper. So know where you are buying copper and buy only pure copper, a big bowl made of pure copper. Well, these two are just increasing the pH value. But now for filters, we can use pure white cotton cloth. The pure white cotton cloth will filter many things in the water and it will take mostly the bad things. Or otherwise you can use the small tree branch of guava and gooseberry. But how to use these filters? Well, by using pure cotton cloth, you have to keep above the bowl or wherever you're going to pass the water. So we'll just separate the bad things on the top. So later you can just squeeze the water out, and then you can keep the pure white cloth under the sun so that it'll be clean, and then you can use it again. You can use a small branch of guava and gooseberry. You can just put it inside the bowl of water you have kept it. So we'll just separate the bad things under so you get the good water above. So each time you can just clean the clay pot or the copper bowl when it's running out of water under. So these are the small techniques of filtering water by natural ways instead of artificial filters. The last point that I want to say in this video is that we must drink water or any liquid as slow as possible. There must be no air contact in between our mouth and the liquid we drink. Some people will say that it is decent for having air contact in between the liquid we are drinking, but I have already said in the last video that air is the enemy for digestion in our mouth. So just don't make contact for air between the liquid in your mouth. But at some situations, if you feel undecent for just sipping the water directly from the bottle, just keep the water or any liquid in your mouth for a long time and then drink it. The more you keep any water or anything, any food in your mouth, the more it will get digested properly. But just remember that the air should not go inside your mouth when you're having food or any liquid in your mouth. Oh, I just forgot another important point for telling to you guys. There is no specific water consuming quantity for every day. It differs from day to day. If you're living in a cold country, you don't need much water. If you're living in a hot country, you need much water. So it is just a simple thing that everyone can understand. So just drink whenever you're thirsty. So don't drink excessive water unneeded. That is when you're not thirsty. If you drink excessive water when you're not thirsty, then your kidney will go bad. So drink only when you're thirsty. It just differs from the people on the region they are staying. Because in the cold countries, the people don't need much water. But in the hot countries, we need to consume a lot of water. So this is the third video that I'm uploading, that how to purify the blood by gaining the elemental energies properly. So these videos might be confusing because most of the things that I say are just the opposite that we are doing in our life, because we are just believed to do them and we are just thinking that they are right. It'll take some time to change them in your life, but definitely change them. I was searching and researching about this several years, and I found many changes in my life, and the things I tell in these videos are very true. So please follow them. If you wish, you can share this with your friends or family members, because I'll feel great if anyone found this useful and follow in their life. So I'll post more about these energies, gaining energies properly. Thank you. Live and let live. Live and let live.